Hi, everybody. This is John and Betsy Horner. We are sending this video from Italy. Okay, we are actually in Osimo, which is a little town in the northeast part of the country, and we are by the sea. This is the Adriatic Sea, and we're doing this video as a way to introduce ourselves and our ministries to Simple Church Alliance. Um,
A little bit of history, our history. We met in church back in Venezuela. I was in love with him. He didn't meet me, but then God gave me this man. I always pray and say I want a man like him, but God always give you more than you ask. So now we have 21 years of marriage, ups and downs, but we have God in our life, and we are grateful for that.
we are originally from Venezuela, as she said. We moved to United States in Florida for a few years. We
More or
have two
less
kids.
7 years.
Yeah, about 7 years, and we have two kids. Uh, kids. She is Nicole, our daughter. She's 18 now.
And Daniel, that he's 16 now, so
Yeah, he's
they're no
16.
kids.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's two of them, all right? And we've been in Italy. We've been in the Christian and Mission Alliance since we
I was
remember.
16, and
I was 11.
yeah,
So
and we came to Italy for vacation only, and then God one day just talked to me and said, I have a huge blessing here, and I want you to be part of it. You can go and you will be blessed, but then you will miss this blessing. And I didn't realize what God was doing in that moment. We were in the church for almost 2 years, and we've knew so many lives. We saw how God did so many changes in youth people. Then we left that church and we start to plant a new one. But then when we start that one, that answer why Simple Church. When we start that one, our heart were like, we want something simple. We want something where the people can come and feel that they don't have to change in order to come in the church. So I don't know what else you want to say.
yeah, so I guess the vision God gave us, we were challenged. We were challenged because we are uh, we are serving in a country, a Catholic country, where people already know about religion. Okay, if you come to talk to them about religion, they know
About
more about
Jesus.
religion. And if you tell them about Jesus, they already know about Jesus. Yeah, oh yeah, of course, Jesus. We heard about him. Okay, yeah, we know everything about him. Okay, and
Parentheses. When we started other church, actually started like a simple church, but then it started getting a little bit more formal, and there God started making our heart, like burn, and said, there's something else. We have to do something else. Like he said, this is a Catholic people, and they know about Jesus, they know about the church, and suddenly they hate it. Suddenly for them, church and God are the same thing. It should be, but it's not, and we all know that. So 1 year ago, we start to say, you know what? Let's start meeting in our home. Let's start opening our home for anyone. So now you can continue.
so the thing is, as we try to serve in other CMA churches, we were challenged more and more for the people that were not interested in coming
To
to
church.
church in like a traditional church, but they will gladly meet us at home, and they will gladly invite us to their houses to talk and to pray and to learn about this amazing Jesus and this Bible that was supposed to be already there, but they knew nothing about it.
They want to talk about the God they know, not the God that the church teach you, because some of them are young, a lot of them are young people that are looking for a God, and they feel God, but they just don't see the same God that they know or that they are trying to know at church. So we said, you know what? Let's start meeting in our church, in our home, and let's start letting them talk. No, not us, but let's start hearing what are God is doing. What is God doing with them, and what are they thinking about this, about God. And something happened, something interesting in our church is, well, I let you tell
You
you.
tell it.
Well, we have a very variety church. We have some Muslim people with background with Muslim. We have atheist people too, and they come here and they just feel at home, and they love to feel that they can come and they don't have to change. But we always talk about the Bible. So what you can tell about?
Well, it's not like they don't have to change. It's more like they don't have to change to come.
Exactly.
Um, they can come and they can be themselves. And but what they find here among us is Jesus, Jesus and the Word of God. So we don't we try to strip out all the structures and layers and the differences between us, and we try to present the word without all the cultural things that would come
Yeah.
together with the Bible most of the time that we actually preach about it, and also um, what we found out is that um, once once people were able to come and open their mind and talk and ask and read and understand, um, they were opening their hearts and they were experiencing what God intended for them. Okay, and we didn't push anybody. We allowed Catholic people to come, and actually, what we did is we started having our regular meetings on Fridays or Saturdays. So if they had to go to mass on Sunday, they would be free to go. Okay, we didn't say, well, it's either this or that. We basically told them, if you want to come, you can come. If you
We just
have to
have to,
go,
yeah, we just have to talk about the Bible.
yeah,
We want to just learn more about the Bible. And one of the things is very, that inspire, it's there's a Muslim background girl that she comes, she's in love with us. I mean, she just loves to come. And I asked her, okay, so Delia, what do you think about Jesus? Uh, and she said, you know what, I'm still knowing him. I'm studying him. But while she's studying Jesus, she is talking about Jesus. So she go around and she bring all her friends and say, come on, you have to meet these guys. You have to come to church with us. She know this is a type of church, and she love it. And this is something that we're not doing. This is something God is doing through her. And there's another family that also, she's like the same. She just talk about God and said, hey, people, you have to come. So they're the one who are bringing more people. And but at the beginning, we felt like lonely, we are the only group that are doing this type of, we're the crazy one, actually. There's a lot of CMA.
CMA.
CMA. There's a lot of
Churches.
CMA churches around here, but we are the crazies. So we felt like lonely, and then it was an answer for us from God when we heard about Simple Church, and we said we have to know what is this, what are they doing? Oh, finally, thanks God, someone else is doing it. And why to belong to the Simple Church is because this is one church. We don't feel that every church, it's only one church, because Jesus will come for one church. So we want to be part of what he's doing. And we see it that you guys have a lot of time more time doing this than us, and we just need to be also trained or feel that we belong to something else.
I'll say that it is extremely important to be able um, to share with other believers. Okay, and sometimes that's a bit hard when you are approaching traditional churches. Okay, sometimes they don't get you, and they feel comfortable saying that you are a prayer group, and they feel comfortable saying that maybe
You're not a church.
well, you're a study group or something like this, but as long as you don't call yourself a church. Okay, and of course, because we don't have so many structures, because we let regular people lead, because we let the word lead, because we think that whoever is doing the job is doing the job, and then it has become very smooth.
Yeah.
And for
Sometimes we preach, sometimes we don't preach. Sometimes we just uh, hang out together and just be ourselves and let God do whatever He's going to do.
and of course the way we have chosen to do this is that this is our backyard. Okay, this is God has provided
Huge house.
it's a nice house with a big garden. Okay, so the way we're doing it now is this is where we hold our regular meetings. Okay, this is our house.
Sometimes we, thanks God, we're close to the sea, so we go to the beach and
Yeah, we
we
do.
do
We go to the sea,
sunsets.
or we go to the mountain, or whoever feels like they want to host a meeting, we go there.
To the park, or we go to McDonald's.
We have different groups that are some groups are not coming here. We're going there, and it's a lot of people coming from different backgrounds, from different spiritual paths, and they come here, and the only thing they have in common is they feel the love, and they understand. uh, Here they will learn about the Bible, and they will learn about God's love, and they will learn about Jesus. As she said before, okay, we have some very interesting people coming. For instance, we have some atheists that they call themselves
Yeah,
atheists.
and they keep
They
coming.
still call themselves atheists, but they keep coming, and they keep listening, and they keep coming back, and having discussions and conversations, and they say, well, they went from some of them, they went from I'm an atheist to, well, I'm not sure anymore. Okay, and some of them went from I don't want to know anything from God to, oh, this is the path.
Yeah,
This is what we have
I
to
want to
do.
know more.
I want to know more, and
Why is it?
this is what it is. And for us, at the beginning, being originally Christian and Missionary Alliance, we didn't know anything about the Simple Church Alliance group network. I'll call it network. And so we met Gavin through Ed. Ed is the general director for missions for the American CMA in Europe. I went to talk to him, and I say, listen, call me crazy, but this is what's going on, okay? And we're doing this, and we are not really asking your permission, and we are just saying
Telling you
this
what
is
is
this is
happening.
this is what is happening, okay? So how you feel about it? And then he was the one, okay, which for us was kind of refreshing, no? He was the one that said, you guys are onto something, okay? You know what? You have to talk to Gavin, all right? And see, try to connect. And for us was, what?
Surprising.
Okay, all right. So there's more people. You're saying there are more crazy people doing this,
Yeah,
and
we felt like
we found you.
Elijah. Elijah? It was.
Elia.
We would feel like a liar in the cave, like, oh yeah, we are the only ones. And then God show you, and we're like, what? There's a
Yeah.
chain of churches doing this. That's so great.
And the truth is that we already know that God is doing this through Europe, and simple church is the way to preach the word today. More and more people are gonna gather in houses. We present it as the new thing. It's not the new thing.
This is the old
This is
thing,
how it was supposed to be.
the traditional
Okay,
one.
and now again, it's based on love. It's based on time investing. It's based on people getting together and reading and learning and opening their hearts and counting on each other. This is what is going on here, and we are more than happy and actually excited to actually be part of Simple
Simple
Church
Church.
Alliance. Um, when we started our ministry, we call it Beyond Ministry because it was like in Italian it's called Aldilá. It means going beyond. It's
Yeah.
something more. There's something more.
We pray about the name, and I remember last year it was the how to say, the council, the alliance council, to 219, something like that. And one of the words that was very common was beyond. And then when I translated to Aldilá, I say this is it, because people here, they want to know something. There's something else. They want to know that it's not just this type of church that they know, but there's something beyond. So I said, well, we can use it like a
way to connect.
Yeah, the way to connect. Come here and let's discover what is beyond. And beyond also means we don't have to be inside a building. We go beyond the walls.
And
we're simple, like you said, yeah.
So that was it. Okay, this is it.
Thank you.
And it would be very beautiful if we could one day meet you guys and maybe come and visit you. But it would be great if you guys can come and visit us. Okay. Italy is beautiful. Europe is here, and we think
But it's a dry field, and it needs a lot of people that want to work. So I'm inviting for more people that be challenged by God and said we'll be going to Italy, not just to know this beautiful country, but to save these beautiful people.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Bye bye.